Someone commented on one of my videos, I guess the days of buying a decent house in the $200,000 range are over. Something like that. I'll put it here so you can see it. And I get it. It's easy to feel that way with prices being the way they are and how things are trending. But let me tell you something. Not only is it still possible, but Fayetteville is one of those places where $200,000 can still go a long way. So if you stick with me, I'll break it all down and share some market facts, and we'll sprinkle a little faith in it too, because prayer is the key and faith unlocks the door, honey. You just got to have perspective. All right, so here's what we're seeing in the Fayetteville market. Inventory is hovering around about 4.36 months available, right? And the median sold price is $249,750. And that's still within that $200,000 zone that you're looking for. Homes are moving fast at around about 31 days. As a matter of fact, we saw a house go for sale in our neighborhood the other day, and within 2 weeks it was under contract. But I don't want you to let that deter you, because that doesn't mean that you can't get in the game and stay there. What that does mean is that you have to be strategic. Now, sellers are getting about 98.5% of their asking price. And while it is still technically a seller's market, that does not mean that buyers are out of the game. Like I said, prayer is the key. Faith unlocks the door. We just have to talk strategy, and that's where I come in to help you with that. So here's the perspective on that I was talking about. You remember in 2021, 2022, where buyers were getting into these bidding wars. We were getting into bidding wars during that time too, because we were trying to find a house ourselves. But sellers were getting $10,000 to $20,000 over asking. It was ridiculous. And buyers were bidding just to win. You know what I mean? So that's not the case anymore. That is the perspective that I want you to hold on to right now as you're thinking about getting into the market. Let me address the fear part in you, because when folks see rising prices, or they see prices at all, they start saying, I missed my shot. But you didn't miss your shot. I want to remind you that God has told us to possess the land. Go up and take possession. So you can't be afraid or discouraged. Whether it's a house, an investment property, or your first home, don't be moved by fear. Because I keep telling y'all, God is not moved by this market. He doesn't care about market stats. Now, he wants you to have works along with your faith, but you can't forget the faith part. You know, if he has called you to it, if he's placed it in your heart to pursue ownership, he will make a way. You actually have a lot more leverage than you think. With inventory being up 38% compared to last year, that means homes to choose from, median days on the market are starting to rise. So you have time to think now, unlike before, and not just jump. New construction is back in action, and in many cases, builders are offering incentives, a lot of incentives. I'm seeing sellers get more realistic, especially when listings are sitting too long. So if you've got your financing lined up, and a savvy agent, shameless plug, you've got negotiating room. And speaking of having your finances lined up, I have someone for you. If you're working on your credit and trying to get finances, I need you to get on board with this lady. I'm going to tell you more about her. Stick around to the end, and I can get you in contact with her. And when you go through me to get to her, you're going to waive that consultation fee. It is absolutely wonderful. She's out here doing the Lord's work. You've got to get hooked up with her if your credit is a concern for you. She can take all that concern away. And let me just say this real quick. God never calls us to move recklessly. But he does call us to move in faith. 2 Timothy 1:7 says this: God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. That's one of my favorite scriptures. And that means we budget wisely, we plan, we prepare. But when the opportunity aligns and peace is there, we move. We got to move. Don't just sit. Don't wait around until everything is perfect, because it's never going to be. Sometimes obedience is what opens the door. It is never going to be perfect. Perfection does not exist. Where God is concerned, you have got to use your faith. Here are the receipts. The median list price is around $275,000, but guess what's actually going under contract? New pending listings show a median price of $249,999, and current pending listings are sitting at around $240,000. That means homes are actively getting scooped up in that $230,000 to $250,000 range. If you are pre-approved and ready, you can absolutely still land something really nice around $200,000. You just need strategy, and you need me. So to my YouTube fam, and wherever you're watching this from, whatever platform, and everybody wondering if $200,000 homes are dead, they're not. This just requires vision, a little hustle, and the right help. And Fayetteville is still one of North Carolina's best kept secrets. I'm telling you. And if you're praying about it, praying about your next move, I believe God wants you to possess the land. Let's connect. Let's get you pre-approved, and let's go find your blessing in this market, because you do have one. And again, I will hook you up with someone. If your credit is an issue right now, let's go ahead and jump in and fix it. Because again, Dr. Enasia Bradshaw, who I am partnering with to help you if you have issues with your credit. When I tell y'all, this lady's out here doing the Lord's work. When lenders have buyers that they need to get their credit up a few points, a good few points, they call her to get it done. And I'm telling you, if we had her when we were buying our house and we were working on our credit a few years ago, if I knew this lady, I would have jumped at it immediately, because we tried to do it on our own. We actually did it on our own, but it was painful. I'm telling y'all, it was painful. But she's going to walk you through this process. With me partnering with her, you're not going to have a consultation fee. But let me tell you something. It's going to be absolutely 100% worth it to work with her. I'm going to be doing a new homebuyer seminar soon. If you want to sign up for that, or if you're interested in that, I'm going to leave some information below so that you can fill it out and we can get it going from there. So listen, I am Karen. My friends call me KC. And I am out here helping you not find just a house, but a place for you to call home. I will see you on the next one.